Pro tip for you when creating your lookalike audience: make sure to remove the people who use the discount code, and that way you're left with really quality audience that spend big money. Today things are getting pretty serious because we're talking about Facebook ads, and I can guarantee you that by the end of this video you'll be able to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, just because I'm gonna be sharing with you all my secret tricks and methods that I use to scale my Facebook ads and take them from $0 to $100K per month. Now, I don't want to be the guy who just shows fake screenshots and think he's a guru, so we're gonna jump on my computer and show you real life Facebook ads campaigns. Okay, so here we are on my ad account. I actually haven't checked it yet. To be honest, I've just opened it because we are only 2 hours into the day, because my account is in the US time zone. So it's like a pretty slow start today. We've only spent like $1,000. Like, the ROI could be better. We normally get like 9x ROI. Today is only 5, but it's still good. The purchases that we have are almost 300, which is really good. But the main reason that I really wanted to show you these key metrics is because of the CTR and the CPC that we guys have. And guys, this is amazing. We're talking about 15% CTR and 0.03 CPC. Like, I haven't seen somebody else do that in the US, and that's why I wanted to make this video and help you learn that too. And if you're guys ready to make some money on Facebook, let's get into this video and kill the intro. What's up guys, DH Lifestyle here from Six Figure Influence, where I show you how to grow on social media. And today we're talking about how to scale your Facebook ads and easily make 6 figures doing so. Now, before we start, I know a lot of you are still beginners, but I got you covered as well. I've prepared a Facebook cheat sheet in the description below. All you have to do is click the link in the description, enter your email address, and I'll send them to you for free. You're basically gonna get free Facebook cheat sheets that will help you get started, but you're also gonna learn how to rock your first ad campaign. Okay, so by now I'll assume that everybody that watches this video has basic knowledge of Facebook ads, and I'm gonna jump straight into the strategies that I use. So no matter if you're just starting out or testing a new product, I would always start a testing phase on video views. And you might ask, why video views? And the answer is simple. It's because video views are the cheapest objective on Facebook, and as you probably already know, Facebook prioritizes video nowadays, and I would highly suggest you start your campaigns with video views. Then I'll just put 2 ad sets in the campaign and separate it, one for mobile and one for desktop. I'll start by super broad targeting and let it run for 7 days at like $30 per ad set. So we're not looking at add to carts or even purchases here. We're actually going to look if people are going to engage with that ad. And I'm starting super broad because I know if it works on broad, when I start targeting people, it will kill it. Now that I know that the product is good, I'll actually move to the next step, which is scaling phase. So this time, I start a new campaign with a website conversion objective, and 99% of the time, I'll go straight to purchase event. And for the targeting, I'll always start with remarketing. And you might ask, why remarketing? Because we already tested $60 per day for video views. And you know what we're gonna do with that? Exactly, a custom audience of engagers, of people who watched your video, and we're gonna remarket them and not gonna waste our money just for video views. So to build my pixel, I pretty much leverage all those video views and engagement, and I retarget them so my pixel builds super fast. So what I usually do is just create a custom audience of the people who watch the video for over 50% of the time and remarket them with another ad. So next, you obviously want to start another ad set, because if you rely on that remarketing ad set itself, it's probably gonna die after a couple of days. So on the new ad set, I'm using flex targeting. That means that people interested in, for example, Men's Health magazine also have to be interested in weightlifting. I'm sure it all sounds pretty familiar for you right now, but here's the secret that I use to blow my competition away. The secret trick that I use is that I always bid like 2 or 3 times higher than the suggested bid on lowest cost. That way I'm ranking my ad higher on the newsfeed, so even if it's not the best ad, you'll still be first on the newsfeed and the CTR will be much higher. You also have high relevance score, which leads to low CPC, which ultimately will give you a lower conversion cost. So just to be clear, this ad set is probably not gonna be profitable at all, or maybe you're just gonna break even. But the main of this campaign is to build a super good audience. And here's what I mean by that. If you bid too low, you'll get traffic of people that are not likely to buy. And when you create a custom audience or lookalike audience after that, your audience will also be shit. Because the way that Facebook Pixel works is just when you give it enough data and enough good quality audience, it will reward you with another good quality audience when you create your lookalike audience. So it's not really a good idea to start with cheap traffic, because after that you're basically screwed. Hey, if you find this video helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel below, click that bell icon to be the first to learn about the best social media growth hacks. Okay, so now that we're done with phase 2, we're gonna move to phase 3, which is solidifying the ads foundation. So now that you know that your product is selling good, you have to try different angles to make sure that you scale that campaign and sell even more of that product. Now you have to push a lot more creatives, you have to push a lot more videos, a lot more photos, a lot more offers to your audience. So for example, give your audience a 20% discount just for today, and when the clock hits midnight, the offer is gone and they missed on that opportunity, so now they have to pay full price. So next is what I call geoscaling, and 99% of the time I'll start targeting just USA, then I'll move to UK, after that I'll move to Australia, and in the end I'm gonna hit Europe as well. Sometimes I'm gonna try Brazil, where it's like a hit or miss, but I'm not done here. What else I'm gonna do is start targeting different states in the USA. So for example, I'll call my team and ask them, hey, today I need the creative for Texas, tomorrow I will need for Florida or something like that, and they'll make a creative, an ad, an image just for that specific state. So I'm not targeting them in the copy saying like, for example, all Texas girls are going crazy about these sunglasses. I'm targeting them directly in the ad, in the image, in the video, just saying that, hey Texas, this is blah 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 blah, something like that. Believe it or not, you will increase your conversions rate by 25% just by doing this. Next on the list is lookalike scaling. And with lookalike scaling, what I do is doing pretty much what Facebook allows me to do. You just basically want to put every single engagement, like the people who clicked on a certain city A of your ad, people who engaged with like 95% of your video, people who added to cart, people who just viewed your content. We're gonna try and test every single bit here. Now, pro tip for you when creating your lookalike audience: make sure to remove the people who use the discount code, and that way you're left with really quality audience that spend big money. With that said, I would also try placement scaling. So I'll try like audience network on a separate ad set. I'll try Instagram on a separate ad set. I'll just basically try every single placement on different ad sets. And finally, what we have is budget scaling. So for the ad sets that are working really well, I'll just double the budget, sometimes even triple the budget. But for the ones that are not performing that good, I'll just lower it, or most of the cases I'll just stop the ad set. So now we move to scaling phase number 2, which is our last scaling phase, and it consists of two things. First is to be your own competition, which basically means to create a lot of fan pages related to your niche and start running ads to your homepage. I know it sounds kinda confusing, but it's actually really simple. Let's say your product is in the fitness niche. So basically what you want to do is create another page related to the fitness niche, and it's gonna be like a motivation page or something like that. You're gonna put user generated content and you're gonna start running ads to your homepage. And that way you're blowing the competition away. You're left with your first page, which is your main page, with the product and with the other fan pages or motivation pages that you've just created. And to take the most out of this scaling phase, I also have ad account scaling. The ad account scaling is just like next level scaling, but if you do it right, you're gonna be like, oh.
Baby girl, what you doing with your man? I just popped the sand, 50,000 in Japan.
So you wanna make a new ad account and share the pixel from the previous ad account that you have to the new one. Then what you're gonna do is create a new lookalike audiences, and always start a new campaign with retargeting ad sets. And you might think, why will I start my new ad account with retargeting campaign? And it's actually because this way you're gonna get like super cheap conversions, and also you're gonna increase your ad account score. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If so, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and I hope you make a lot of money after watching this video. If so, please share your profits in the comment section below, and I'll catch you in my next one.